Hello everyone, today I just wanted to tell you guys about some changes Bert Shorts has gone through so far. One of the main changes for Bert Shorts is the amount of seasons it's gonna have, because originally I only planned to have 2 seasons, but since a YouTuber by the name of Maxis, who also helped me write the scripts for Bert Shorts, suggested about another episode called Missing Bert, which you can see that if you watch the Bert Shorts season 1 through 4 episode list video that I made today. You can see that it's in season 3, that episode that he said about. And now he's also saying that I should change the episode another episode that I had planned for the series finale called. Sorry, what I meant to say was he said about another episode called The End of Soul War, which he said about making that episode instead of the one I originally had planned for the series finale episode of Bert Shorts. And like I said, I just don't know how many changes I can make to the series with the episodes and seasons, because like I said, I just want to make it how I want to make the series. I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, especially his, but still, I just want to be able to get this episode done. And then with the voice actors and stuff, one person asked to be a character that I'm voicing, which is Eagle, and since someone asked to be Eagle, I told them that I was voicing Eagle, because I am. Because if you watch the other video I made today about Bert Shorts, the cast so far, then you'll know about what characters I'm voicing, where it says I am voicing. Because like I said, but what I mean by I am voicing is I mean like those are the characters that I'm voicing. And Eagle is one of those characters. I mean, the person who asked to be Eagle is a good friend of mine, so I just didn't want to hurt his feelings either. And then another person asked to be Donald and Douglas, but I told him that they were taken already by another person, which is another good friend of mine. And once again, like I said, I just didn't want to hurt his feelings either. Basically, all I'm trying to say is when it comes to my series, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings by not having certain things. And I just basically want to get these episodes done and over with, because it's just stressing me out. All this work and stuff that I try to put into making these episodes, and people keep asking when the next episode is going to be done, which is episode 2. But it's taking me a while for that as well. So it's just going to take a little bit of time. So please, can you just wait? And then another person, and then the other person, and then basically what I'm trying to say is another person who I said about voicing 4 more characters, and that person is Panniers and Tankers. Originally I was going to have him voice 6 characters, but he said that he only wanted to voice 2, which were Donald and Douglas. So now I gotta find a voice actor for 4 of the other characters that he was going to voice, which I'll make another video about all the characters who are available in this series, so that way you know that who's available and who's not. And once I get a full cast, I'll make an update video for the cast for Bert Shorts. And I just don't want anybody to change their character once they get it, because then I don't want to have to keep making these videos. And since Maxis said about that episode that he had planned, I assume that he had it planned, but that episode that he had planned, I'm not sure what I want to do. If I want to add more seasons onto it or not. Like I said, I don't know, because that does sound like a good episode idea for what he has. But there's also another thing that I have planned, which is a movie of Boko was, sorry, what I meant to say was Bert Shorts. I have a movie for that planned, which I'll explain more about that another time, because there's something else that I wanted to mention about that movie, which I'll mention that in the video. So that episode idea that he had, which was called The End of Sodor, I could put that in a movie that I have planned, where that could be like the main purpose of the movie. And so that way I wouldn't have to change my episode idea I had planned originally for it. But like I said, I don't want to hurt anybody else's feelings, so I don't know what to do. And I'm not sure if I still want to have voice actors or not, or what.